Hello everybody, Keith here again. You'll notice I'm not very well organised this morning to do this repot. It's that I'm in the middle of watering, a watering session here in the conservatory, and I'll carry on around this later today and into tomorrow to do everything else. But I've done some stuff, and I came to these, and I'm checking as I go along, and when I pulled this one off the shelf, as you can probably see, that says the 18th of February 2022, so it's almost exactly 2 years since it was repotted. It's got this, by the way, this is a Dendrobium nobile species from Burnham's. This is virginale, which is the pure white form. Albiflorum, you would think, which means white flower, should be the one that's plain white, but no, it's that's got a maroon throat. You'll have seen that in the last What's in Bloom video. This one, when it flowers, has a completely white flower of the typical nobile shape. We've got two new growths, one there, one here. So it's a good time to do it. We've got roots all the way down to the bottom, but as I say, it's been in here 2 years. I'm quite sure that the bark's going to be in a state it should have been done before now, without a doubt. I'm not sure why it hasn't been done, probably really because I was ill, of course, a year ago, and that's taken it out of it. It's only really in the last few months that I'm starting to get to a point where I'm working through it again. So let's see what state we've got in here. Well, there are some dead roots, fairly obviously dead roots. We seem to have quite a lot of good ones as well, so that's obviously a bonus. So I'm going to get some rainwater and stand that in water, because I find that having something like that where you can if you stand it in water, whatever adhesive the roots produce to stick to the trees seems to hello, seem to have two plants. Yes, we've got two plants in there, or they've become two plants, let's put it that way. But I think they can go back in that same pot. They're obviously fairly happy in that. So yeah, I'll get some water in one of my jugs, and that should help getting the old bark off. Find, as I say, over the last few years, I found it more by accident than design, as you often do with this kind of thing. But yes, I was part way through doing a watering run, happened to spot this one and thought I really can't leave it any longer. I don't know how actually the bark, some of the bark's had it. Yeah, the trouble is the bark on the top was okay, the bark right down at the bottom very much wasn't. So I don't think it's going to take very long to sort this lot out. It should come on. You see that now it's fetching a lot of this off more easily. I can just tweak it a little tiny bit and it will come away. But what I don't want to do is obviously damage any more root than is absolutely necessary. But it does seem to help. Just you can just ease it off that little bit. Excuse me. Now, so, some of these, the root's gone through the bark, and I'm not. Where's my voice gone? I'm not going to start trying to do anything with those. If the root's growing like that, they're going to have some more bark, so I think that can probably manage fairly well. But when it's really well attached, I don't hesitate. The last thing I want to do is end up ripping away good roots. That goes completely against the grain. But you can see, whereas it didn't want to let go, now things are doing quite a lot, or coming off quite a lot easier. And I'm not spoiling the good roots. But you see, that one, the root's gone into a crack, and I'm just not going to bother doing anything with that. It might survive, it might die, but it'll only be a root. But on the grounds that it might survive, I'll leave it alone, I think. But yeah, there are some not very brilliant roots, not too many. I'm surprised and pleased to say. So I think I'm not going to do any more than that. I think that'll do. That will go back quite nicely into there. I've got room to get these new roots to go down into the pot, and we'll have some nice new bark for them to explore. Forgive me for anthropomorphizing. So I'm going to use just straightforward medium bark. Seems to have done all right in it before. So but I do think this is a case of one where I've got away with it. I don't think it's something I ought to be very proud of. I think when I end up putting some stakes in this, just to try and so I think that'll do for the video. We've got some I've not managed to knock off the new growths. Got it in some nice new bark, got most of the roots going down into it now. So I will thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that very quick and rough repotting. This is Dendrobium nobile virginale from Burnham Nurseries. One of their interesting, this one. It doesn't get very big. Most noblies are 2 or 3 times the size of this one, but no, this one seems to be okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.